The Rockets play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And, of course, Şengün. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Shot by Eason, no good. Here's Nembhard. Right side Irving. Hunter for three. Drops in the tray.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Houston. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. Pass to Nembhard. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
In for your Rockets, Bosh.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Davis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here is Johnson following the three from Jabari Smith. Over Thompson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Bosh, the screen. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. With the fadeaway. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Davis. Over Bosh. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rockets trail by 11. Thompson in the corner. The three. Bosh misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Now Nembhard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Nembhard's got 7.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And here's Brooks from outside. And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter.
The Mavericks, 21.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Outside, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. Irving drives in. It's Nembhard on the wing. Outside, Davis. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Irving, good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Teardrop shot. Nobody near Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bosh, the screen. Over to the left wing. Over Irving. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Dallas. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Johnson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by Houston. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Took him no time at all on that one. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dallas leading by 19 points. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Dallas making a switch here.
In for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington, Dinwiddie.
To the left side wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And another 3 for Houston.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. And here is Marshall. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas again missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots. That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Gafford. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Now, here's Marshall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Trains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Houston?
Back to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Screen by Smith. 6 to shoot. Thompson, high post. Scoreless thus far.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Gobert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. Screen by Smith. Stolen by Washington. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Rockets trailed by 20. Thompson with it. Still scoreless. Screen by Smith. Smith on the wing. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Johnson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Davis. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
The assist.
And that's now 7 points for Anthony Davis.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Whitmore. Off target from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Here's Smith, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, boy, he sure muscled that one in.
Mavericks leading by 19 points. Pass to Nembhard. Inside, Johnson. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Count it.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. For 3, Van Vliet. He's off on that one. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Nembhard. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Nembhard's got 10 points in the game. Pass to Eason. And the wide open shot from Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson, wide open, he fires.
Johnson.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. Right side, Green. Pass to Thompson. They need this. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amen will blow right by you.
High post, Davis. And they double up Davis. Now, Nembhard. Back to Davis. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Timeout called the Rockets. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:16 left in the third. Pass to Exum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Green fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. From past the arc, Exum's shot is off. Now here's Green. He's got 6. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 9.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Pass to Exum. Dallas moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And he nails the third. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. "19 seconds left in the third. And it's Washington missing. And here comes the break. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Exum with a wide open look. And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The 3-point shooting is...
The Mavericks, 58.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dallas with the ball. Davis sets a screen. Here's Irving. Hunter on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here's Bosh for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Irving. They get it again. Pass to Nembhard. Hits it from 3-point range.
Nembhard.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Bosh now top of the key. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
To the inside. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Pass to Smith. Eason, the screen. The kick out to Bosh. And here is Green. Just 5 on the clock. And Green slams it in.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Nembhard. Off target from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Out to Smith. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Davis in the corner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside, Green. Smith on the wing. Pass to Green. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
2 minutes.
Johnson, that's for 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
Pass to Smith, outside Bosch. Down low, it's stolen by Davis. Irving with the ball. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Basket, good. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Shot clock at 6. Now Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Dallas ball.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. And here's Irving. So no problem for Dallas is
slide on you. You thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be here in jail, but my destiny couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
Hey. I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and the ape on my tee. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In a guy for the stylish babe on a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She tryna talk about rovers, it's over, I'm tryna bag this dream. 2 sets, let me take this call, gotta ski real soon, tryna pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, tryna get big checks and a cash flow ski. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. Tell the youth to stay off the violence and make peace, don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough. Trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the end with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my. I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babes, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Step to a high class. And I'm still in the tech fees. My bro got a coupe, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a foreign little baddie in the crew with the face caked up, but you know that's. Took a snap in the E-class coupe, now she tryna ask who's picking up in the Benz. Come off that flex, man, I'm not tryna flirt, man, you know I'm just friendly. These times, man, I might with the lose on the way to a crib, so she know I step pricey. Her old man left like a weirdo, I'm a hero, man, he ain't nothing like me. Can't force my flex at the function, do it nicely, be subtle, man, lightly. Got my game back in like 010, but man, YGs, I'm in love with the 90s. Don't show me no stripes, my bro, man, that's not like me, only step in the Nikes. You say my bro got a check, but I said lie with, man, just spend that wisely. Don't flex your checks on Snapchat or IG, don't do it on IG. Lie, bro, yeah, don't do it on IG.
Keep the bag, King Walker.
Let's go, 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 get some money, they playing. I told her take this and stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, finna buy some land. They still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. Talking to the weed. They say money talk, put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For this chain over here, I put you. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I put you. Let's go, 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 get some money. Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I merch too. I got